Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing this box. And this is a card box, a gift card box, and it will hold your standard 5.5 by 4.25 cards. So I did put a couple cards in, well, a card in an envelope that I created, and I'm not going to share how to do the card today, but I may share it at another date because the card is really pretty. It turned out really nice. So this is going to be a gift card box, and I've had a few requests for these, like a couple in the last couple months, and I need to push that down a little bit. And so here you go. I decided I'd go ahead and do one, and this does not want to stay closed right now. It was fine before. Of course it's going to give me problems. Alright, we're just going to leave it like that for now. But this is the box that I'm sharing, and this one is Blackberry Bliss. We're going to do a terracotta tile today, and you do need 12 by 12 cardstock, and Stampin' Up! Does carry the 12 by 12 in all our family color families. So you can use that for that. Alright, so for this box, you are going to need a piece that is 11.5 by 8.25, because you need that extra ½ inch. And then the stamp sets that we're using is this I Say Hello, and I'm just using the My Friend, so you can use whatever sentiment you like. But that's what I'm using for this. And then I'm using the Colorful Seasons, and this is in our annual catalog. And I am using the larger leaf and the smaller one right here. And then for the top, which is this laser cut piece right here, you may have seen me use this in my quick and easy treat pouch. I made one with this, and I thought that would be perfect for the front of this box, and I wanted to make it kind of fallish, so I added the leaves, which made it really pretty for a gift box. So for this one, you're going to need the Bird Ballad laser cut card and tin, and it comes in this tin. It's so cute, and it has, I believe, 12 cards and 12 envelopes. We're going to need one of those, and it's very easy to do. So what we're going to do first is we're going to cut this off here, and we're going to use this piece to stamp our leaves with. So when you're cutting this, try not to cut it on the fold here. Try to cut it a little bit inside that fold, and it will make your life a whole lot easier, because it will not leave, if you cut it right on the fold, it leaves a little fringe kind of like on the end, so you don't want that. So there's our piece right there. And then we're going to go ahead and put this aside for our stamping. And let's go ahead and score. While we have this up here, let's go ahead and score this. And I'll use this instead of my Simply Score to score this. So on the 11.5 inside, we're going to do it at 1/2. And I'm going to go ahead and score it on this side. And then we're going to score it at 5, at 6, and at 10.5. And then you're going to turn it, and the 8.25 inside, and we're going to do it at 1/2, and at 1.5, and at 7.25. And that's all our scoring. So now this top part right here is the ½ inch. This is going to be the top of our box here. So we are going to cut off this corner down here, and then we're going to cut off these two little ones right here. So this is our glue tab, and then we're going to cut the bottom. This is going to be our bottom flaps. All right, so those are our bottom flaps right there. Now the top part can be a little bit tricky. We want this glue tab to be the front of our box. So this part right here, I want this part, let's see if I can explain this better. I want this front part to fold to the back. So we want our glue tab to the right of you right here. And we are going to cut down here. You're going to cut down this one and then down this one right here. You are going to cut this in half, and then we're going to cut this one in half, and then we're going to cut this full center piece out right here. It's easier to cut those two ends and then cut this center piece. Alright, so that is all our cutting. I'm going to cut in these so these fold inside our box better. That may have been my problem with the other one not wanting to fold in. And then we're going to do these. Alright, so now we're going to sharpen all our score marks. Alright, so all our score marks are sharpened here. I'm going to use some tear and tape on this right here on the glue tab. You can use wet glue for this as well. Just make sure it's a strong adhesive. I always emphasize that. And we're going to line this up here. So that is folded to the back, so that's why I wanted to cut it that way. Now we're going to go ahead and fold this in, and I'm going to just use some fast fuse really quick here so that I don't have to take the time to do that again with the tear and tape. And then this is folding to the back again. So we're going to close our box like that. See, that fit much nicer than the other one. I'm going to use some wet glue to attach the little laser cut piece, and we're going to go all the way around the edge here. It's got a perfect little edge to attach it. And we're going to just lay that on the front of the box here. And being wet glue, you can just make sure it's centered there really good. And then we're going to set it aside, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our pieces. Now I'm using the other part that we had to the card to stamp on. The best way to stamp these, I'm going to change up the colors on here because the terracotta tile, I don't want it to clash and not be able to see it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to stamp this part right here. This is the outline. We're going to do these first, I found it's easier to do it this way than to try to put this on top of the other. So we're going to do two of those. We're going to do one in cherry cobbler. And so I may get my head in here a little bit, but we're going to line these up. And I'm going to stamp that. And then I need, it's really dark. It's not actually showing that color, but that's okay. We're going to leave it like that. It's actually pretty dark. And then I am going to do the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to probably get the same thing I should have used. You know what? I'm going to grab super quickly my early espresso because we need something a little darker for the cherry cobbler. I didn't think that out very well. Alright, so let's go ahead and do those again. We're going to do it in the, I think this is going to work better because it's much darker. The other one, I used the soft suede, and that just didn't work. So this is Blackberry Bliss, and it may not show up really good here either. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stamp off. This way we make sure it's going to be light enough. Yeah, that one worked out. And then let's do the Cherry Cobbler. The Cherry Cobbler is even darker, so we'll stamp that off a little bit too. Yeah, I think that'll work. I did want it to be darker, but that's all right. And then we'll do the terracotta tile in the small leaf. I love this terracotta tile. It's super pretty. It would even come out darker if you used Whisper White, but I wanted to keep it all, you know, the same and have use out of this piece as well. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is bring the Big Shot up here. And we are going to run these through with our dies, which are the seasonal layers. It's this one right here, and we're using these two open ones. And we're going to need to line this one up, and I think we're going to do the little one at the same time, and then we're going to do, oh, look what I did. So we're going to line these up here, and we're going to get this up through. All right, there we go. Let's run this through. You can see my plates are starting to warp again. I need to turn them over. So we have that leaf, this one, and I think I should have gone full strength on those because I'm not really crazy about. I may try to go over this again. We'll see. All right, let's get this one through. All right, so I want to try something here really quick. I want to see if I can darken that up just a hair, because I'm not really thrilled with the way that looks. It seems too light, so I'm going to try to go over this. Hope I don't mess it up. Ah, that's better. I think it's better that way. And then let's go ahead and clean this one off, and let's do it with the Blackberry Bliss as well. I should have done it before I cut it. This way it would have been much easier. Sorry if my head gets in the way. Yeah, I think that's better. I like them darker. They're going to show up better up against the terracotta tile. All right, so let's go for that. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is I need that little piece again, and we are going to make our little tag on this side. So I need my embossing buddy, because we're embossing this with the gold emboss, my Versamark, and my sentiment. And we are going to be ready to emboss this. So let me grab my heat tool and we'll get embossed in this. Alright, so for this one I am just going to cut it out really close. I'm going to cut this in just a hair so we can put it, and then we're ready to go. Let's get the box back in here. I'm going to use this gold trimmed ribbon I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's metallic edge ribbon, and this is the gold one. This just really dresses it up. We're going to tie this around here. I'm going to make a bow. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Alright, we're going to go with that one because you know how I am with bows. They are getting a little bit better, but you think after all this time I could do a really good bow. Alright, I twisted the ribbon just a hair, but we're going to go with that. We're going to take some glue and we're going to put our leaves on here. Going to just set them on here. Now they may be a little dark, I don't know. Just use whatever colors you would like for your little leaves. I think I probably would have liked like a Daffodil Delight or something with this, because I think those two are a little bit too dark for this. But and then we're going to do my friend here, because I really like the combination on the other one. And then we're just putting that one there. And that is it. There you have it. They're a little bit dark, I think, the colors. But look at this one with the Blackberry Bliss. I like the colors on this one better, because you can't really see them really well on this terracotta tile. But anyway, just do whatever colors you like, but I just love the leaves on there. It's really fall looking. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Have a blessed day, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.